The New England Patriots just got some unexpected news out of training camp. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the Daily Patriots content. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out. All you got to do, subscribe, notification bell, and hit the like button. Look at us. We're climbing 9,000. It's just not me. It's you. You're helping out. I appreciate it. And today I will tell you, on top of all this, went golfing. Everything went smooth. Everything felt right. So the question of the day, just to start off, because we do have some good news we're going to jump into, is this. If you're a golfer, what is your favorite club? I'm going to just throw out their pitching wedge. I love the pitching wedge. Feels good, nice driving range pitching wedge. Just boom. Love it. Love it. Soren dropping it on the green. Just darts, baby. Darts. Anyways, that's beside the point. Good news today. Unexpected news, I would say, is Christian Gonzalez. It is looking not as bad as people thought. I think a lot of people went to DEFCON 5, and you might be thinking to yourself, yeah, I was one of them. And you have the right to be concerned with Christian Gonzalez just because he is our second team All-Pro. He has a lot of promise. A lot of people would argue he is the best player on this team right now. And it's all reasonable. It's all reasonable. But again, I think a lot of times, especially as fans, we jump to conclusions. And a lot of times, instead of taking a step back and taking a breath, we look at the worst case scenario, which makes sense. And then you think, okay, what can we do in place of this? What can we do? Who's going to step up? All these different things. But regardless, Jordan Schultz came out and said the Patriots All-Pro cornerback Christian Gonzalez suffered a hamstring injury, most likely a pulled hamstring, during Monday's practice and will be sidelined for a bit. But here's the great news, and I think a lot of people weren't sure about this, is it will not impact his week one availability. Should not impact it. No impact, which is great, which we need to hear. So everyone, on the count of three, take a deep breath and just let it out. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be all right. It will be all right. Now, what was interesting is the injury occurred one-on-one drills against Diggs. You hope to think that Diggs is just wheeling and dealing out there, and he's proven that he is a number one wide receiver like we all believe him to be. And so, again, this Christian Gonzalez stuff, people kind of going, as I said, DEFCON 5, the apocalypse is coming, all these different things, the Titanic is sinking. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Now, what I would tell you is more concerning from the secondary right now is Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis has missed 4 of the 6 training camp practices. Mike Vrabel had said, quote unquote, it is maintenance. So it's just one of those things that's concerning. It's making me wonder, making others wonder what's the injury, what's the concern, what's going on. And we know that prior to training camp, he was put on the non-football injury list. So it's just, people want to know, people want to figure it out, and people, want him on the field because we know with him and Christian Gonzalez, that's a great combo in the secondary as well as Duggar and Peppers back there. And then you have Woodson. You have a lot of potential. A ton of potential in that secondary and in defense in general. But the glass half full of all of this has been the backups, the depth getting a lot more reps. And so you have Alex Austin in there, you have DJ James in there, you have Marcus Jones in there. And so you have Dial, Bolden, all these different guys getting more reps. And then especially, these other guys like Austin and James getting those first team reps. Isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Is it ideal that Christian Gonzalez and Davis are sidelined right now? No, it's not ideal. But again, you gotta take it where, hey, where is the positives in these situations? We're getting these guys, if there's a scenario in the season, we're getting these guys reps in the ones position, in the starters position. So depth, getting experience in practice is great. It's ideal. In the sense of getting reps. Not ideal that people are getting hurt. I'm not saying that's ideal. So again, comment below. What do you think, Christian Gonzalez? What are your thoughts when it comes to his injury? How concerned with you? Be honest. Be honest. Were you DEFCON 5? Comment below. I want to hear from you. Next up, we jump into RJ Motton. Now, RJ is a very interesting journey. Now, I remember when he played for Michigan, and then he transferred to Florida. So originally a safety, but then at Florida he was converted from a safety to a inside linebacker, and not really anything for him. He did some rookie mini camps. Then he was signed by Michigan in the USFL. Then he was cut, and I will tell you right there, that causes concern for me. Do I think that this is the type of guy who's make the 53-man roster? No, I do not. If anything, he will make the practice squad. But he later rejoined the Panthers, and then obviously he was brought on by the Patriots. So we'll see. It's always competition that is there. That is great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so, interesting sign, but one of those that I would be surprised if he made the team. If he got dropped, if he got released from a USFL team, now obviously UFL, then don't expect the best, or the most, I guess you would say. But who knows? You never know. But as we continue training camp, some interesting developments as well. Garrett Bradberry left the field limping, which is interesting, a very interesting development, just because Jared Wilson, if there's one person specifically on the offensive line, but out of rookies in general, who has been doing very well, it has been the guy out of Georgia, the top center out of this year's draft. He has been killing it, especially on one-on-one drills. And so again, this was something we've talked about with Bradberry. He has proven he is a great run blocker. Pass pro, not ideal. So looking at Jared Wilson, the question becomes, as I've said multiple times, is he going to be starting sooner rather than later? Sooner rather than later. And I would tell you, I'm starting to lean on that. I'm starting to think that, Bradberry is that good kind of holding piece. Like, hey, again, we got this young guy behind us. He's ready to play. He shows potential. And again, who's the future of this team? Is it Bradberry or is it Wilson? And again, I would agree with everyone. Don't rush Wilson. Don't rush him. There's no need to. If Bradberry can go in there and do a serviceable job, I'm not going to disagree. But again, Wilson is the future, not Bradberry. So again, I think you see Wilson in there sooner than we think. Again, he's getting multiple first-team reps, all these different things. With him going off the field, Wilson get more reps as well. So we'll see in preseason what that looks like, especially as they start trimming up the roster. And we get towards the end where they start, especially game 3, when they throw kind of the ones out there. So we'll see what happens. But again, I'm not sold that Bradberry is the for sure guy snapping the ball to Drake May. So comment below, tell me what you think about that. As well, DJ James apparently has been doing really well at cornerback on one-on-one drills, 2-on-2, all these different things. So another guy to be watching. As well, there was some great passing, catching. Here we go. Say it, Aaron. Say it. Pass and catch. There we go. From Drake May to Kyle Williams. He had a drop, but then he had a beautiful catch earlier. Pop Douglas. Apparently, Drake May struggled in the red zone. But again, we just threw some pads on. We're not that far into training camp. Everyone calm down. It's going to be good. Christian Gonzalez is going to be good. Carlton Davis hopefully coming around the corner. We will see. But unexpected news. Good to hear. What says you? Comment below. Don't forget, what's your favorite golf club? Random, but we're going to go with it. Comment below. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk later. Peace.